Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Readley's video blog. I'm Airy Sky. I haven't done a video for a couple days. I've been lazy. Friday night, Chloe returned home, and I decided to uh, basically enjoy the weekend with a binge fest of Irish cream. And so I had plenty of Irish cream. I can tell you the Five Farms is the best Irish cream in my opinion. Yeah, I've tried everything. There's a Kerrygold I haven't tried, and then there's another one, but I got a dessert wine, but I'm kind of skeptical of opening it. It's a dessert wine. I don't know. Maybe I'll gift it. So anyway, uh so Saturday, I went up to the store and uh with Chloe, and we got we first we went down to uh the marketplace, and then we went we skipped the farmers market, and then we went to the coffee shop. I got a coffee, and Chloe went actually to the King's, and then I got our peanut butter cup, and then from there, I went to the pet store, and I picked up Ebb's um, hay and his pellets, and a couple toys, and as a good mama should, and so I have Ebby's um, taken care of. We just got to clean his box out tonight, and then last night, Chloe was making threats, and I don't want to get into details, but government threats and stuff. And so I left the house, and I had to, do my duty and let the law enforcement know, because she said that if sheriff showed up, she'd hurt them and stuff. So the sheriff went to the house. I was on my way to the hospital, and so in tears. And so what happened was the sheriff stopped me, and basically he was very polite. They said, "Don't worry, you did the right thing." And I'm like, I just can't handle this. So last night I went ahead and ordered a ticket because she wants to go to Seattle to Harborview. So Tuesdays, she's got a ticket to go to Harborview to the mental hospital. Let's just talk about that for a minute. I know Tara Jane, Gabby, and Lexi are probably curious, but to me, going the fifth time in 2 years to a mental hospital, in my opinion, is kind of iffy. And every time she goes there, she lets them dictate, the same meds, and the meds don't work. So I'm kind of skeptical of sending her, but she's got a ticket. So, I know my family's like, oh, well, she's not going to get on the train. And to me, I'm just like, we did this when it came to going from Moses Lake to Ephrata to the train most of the time. The last time was Greyhound. And to me, I find it to be kind of disturbing, because they're going to put her on the same meds, and they're not going to listen to anyone. And so to me, I thought it was kind of, iffy, but that's just me. So anyway, so last night, like I said yesterday, I got a hold of a place called Safe San Juan. So we're trying to figure out what to do, because I can't keep being physically abused as well as emotional abuse as well, because and so it really upset me. And so with Tara, Dinky having her own little crisis, and then me, I made a joke with Dinky. I forgot that I can't just pack up and go to Oregon because of Ebony, but I have someone that can watch Ebony anytime. I just was like, you know so um so I came home last night and ate 3 Doritos chips, and I threw up and rested, and then drank some more Irish cream, passed out, got up this morning and drank more Irish cream to finish it up. And I'm not a big fan of Bailey's. I'm sorry to say, Bailey's, Now that Caroline's is really good for the price. I mean, literally, I think the price, but I've had my fill of booze for the month, and I can clearly state that, to me, it takes a lot of Irish cream to get drunk. Okay, so I don't recommend it. So, anyways, so today, um, so what happened is after we went to the uh, pet store, we went grocery shopping, and before we got to the grocery store, the Friday Harbor Marketplace, I swung by to see the meat man, Ron, and he had hamburgers. So I got fresh, high quality hamburger for tonight's tacos. So, and then, we got bell peppers for it and onions and, other things for tacos, onions and then all of a sudden, there was like bell peppers were on sale, so I was like, cool. So we got some bell peppers and then we forgot the cheese, and I was like, damn it. So yeah, today, uh, yesterday when I was out at the coffee shop, I decided to go and splurge and buy a pound of non-ground whole bean coffee that is really really good. I got it in the window. The coffee is amazing, and I highly recommend it. It's a dark roast, and so to me, it's really cool, And I just wanted to share that with you that this coffee is just amazing. So what happened was today I was going to go to the coffee shop. Instead, I ended up walking to the grocery store and uh, well, what happened was I went into the pharmacy today, and Chloe went to the King's and came out, and I put in a request for medicine, estradiol and my nitro, because my nitro, I can't find the bottles that I had here. The old nitro was used, and so my new bottle, I think I left in Oregon. So I went ahead and picked up some more nitro, some estrogen, and tomorrow's injection. And so what happened was, basically, after that, we went down to the harbor for a while, and then we ended up in the park for a long while, and then we talked to a guy for a long while, and then we went and looked at the fish market. There's a fresh fish market here in town, and then afterwards, I basically turned around and I got a message from my pen pal Angela, who's helping her sister Heather out today. And then what happened I was thinking of Angela and digging up some postcards for her because the Angela and Heather would love this island. I mean, literally, I offered to bring them out. Literally, that's how gold heart like I am. So, but anyways, so basically, you know, so uh, I'm basically you know, uh, uh, so I went and did that. Then I went and did something else, and then today, when I was out and about, after my meds were getting, Chloe was like, I mean, she's got a temper, and I'm not going to brag about the temper. Okay, it's atrocious. But anyways, let's just talk about what happened. So I was talking to Dinky Tara, and I decided, because before going down to the harbor, I decided to, you know. So, anyways, then what happened was I turned around and went in to a place I usually don't go. It's called the Bait Shop. And this lady's like, "Oh, is that a service dog?" And the owner's looking. I go, "Yeah." "Okay, cool. So what can I get for you now?" I said, "Where's your menu?" She points to the wall, and I can barely read. So I was like, "Oh, halibut and chips." Halibut and chips, 3-piece halibut was $24. 3 pieces. They give you over a pound of halibut. So I was like, okay, deep fried halibut sounds good. They had like regular cod. They also had chicken tenders, like 11 of them for like $12. I might try that next. But anyways, when I was there, I was looking at the shrimp. I was like, oh, they're gonna give us a nice little basket of shrimp. This will be good. Shrimp and fish for me. Well, basically, we get to the ferry and I look, and they're like long pieces of shrimp like this. And I'm going, so I was like, this is just like that place that had the shrimp basket over at the pub that I went to. So I had fish and chips and shrimp and chips for lunch, and I gave a piece of fish to Chloe, and she had three shrimp. I had three shrimp, and we ate up the French fries. And I used the tartar sauce because that was really good. And I'm telling you, that fish and chips was just really amazing. I was just bragging to Dinky about that today. So, but anyways, back to my story. So Chloe called her mom today, and her mom's like, well, I can get you a ticket if you wish, and said, well, you need to fight for your house. And it's like, how can you fight when someone's got a temper who's making all these threats? I mean, literally, the manager knows it. I mean, I told the manager I'm walking on eggshells. I told the police this, the sheriff, and they're just looking at me like, I mean, literally, she's basically needs to control her temper. I mean, literally, one little lash out, and it's basically, a troubled teen, basically, So, anyways, so basically, I basically wanted to share that with you all. Now, I do want to tell you something cool. Chloe was on the bus coming home, okay? And she was carrying 6 bottles of grog and 12 bags of Doritos. And this fat lady assumed I was fat. And then they was like, oh, you guys are men. And Chloe's like, no, I'm actually intersex. So is Rita. And they're like, so you're men. And they're like, no, I'm not a man. And Chloe's basically told the fat lady where to stick. And the bus driver basically told the fat lady, it's none of their damn business. And, for me, I stayed home because I was doing a review. And 2 is I stayed home because, I needed to get basically everything taken care of. So, with me, I placed my order last night for, Friday night early, Thursday night for delivery. I did send Tara her money. She was unhappy. I gave her $20 extra with her coffee. But I was like, if you're going to complain, sis, just take it and consider your birthday present this month. So, she basically, was really you know really you know really cool, and I'm trying to find um uh something, but okay, so let's look here. I'm trying to find something here. All right, so all right, so I'm trying to find a search for you know yeah. So let's see. All right, so yes, I can't. I'll just have to uh, find it and review it through Google, through the computer, because that bait shop was just amazing. I mean, yeah, it cost me $40 with tip, but it was really not bad. Same with the coffee. The coffee was really good. I mean, I paid like $3.25 tip, but the coffee was just amazing. It was a little more than I wanted to spend, but I really wanted to try their coffee, and I figured, this will get me by for a few days till I get a can. So, like I said, so today when we went out, and on our way home, I said, "Oh crap, we forgot the milk closed." She says, "Oh, the milk's right here," and it was hiding under all this stuff and still cold. So, because we were out a long time, and I know Dinky said, "Be careful with milk because the high sugars." I use milk basically for my coffee, so basically I just enjoyed my coffee. So today we went down to the store a second time because I was like, crap, we forgot a couple things. One was cheese, so I got cheese for my tacos, and while we're at it, I got me a pound of cheese to munch on, which is really nice. And because I usually don't eat cheese. I mean, literally, I mean, when I was in Oregon, I forgot to pick cheese up, and I was like, I think I was pestering Tara to pick some cheese up. She's like, no, no, it's new, because it was like a cheese sale at Safeway. And she doesn't like going to Safeway, so she has her own preferences. I don't mind Safeway. I find Safeway to be better, in my opinion, than some, you know, but anyways, let me just tell you the story. So Thursday night, early Friday morning, I put in a pickup order with the new pickup app at Walmart. And for Friday, Chloe went out there and got it, and on her way back, she picked up multiple burgers for herself. And I was like, not well. I told her, just grab burgers. Instead, she went and got fries too and drinks. And I was just like, hey, that's not cool. But basically, what happened was I tried. I reheated a burger from Burger King, the triple stacker. I'm telling you, that thing, I don't know what it is, but did not heat up properly for a cold sandwich. So I heated it in the oven, still wasn't tasty. Then I tried yesterday for lunch the KFC Nashville hot sandwiches. Again, it didn't come out right reheated. So to me, I was like, I mean, you can pick up I mean, once it cools down, the burger, the heat's not there anymore. So to me, it was kind of sad. But it was all good. It was all good. And so basically, on that aspect. So, but basically, so my current projects is tomorrow is I got to pay bills, and then I got to go scrape the spreadsheets and get it done, and then place another order for toilet paper to be shipped in, and some more coffee, because I frankly don't really want to go back to Mount Vernon unless I have to. And so, I'm trying to limit my travel. It was just like, I can have my Doritos boxed up and sent to me cheaper than spending $14 plus lunch and dinner just to go out and get Doritos and booze. And the next order for next month, there's no booze going to be included because, I've had my fill of alcohol, and frankly, I got to review what I wanted to review, but to me, I'm quite content. And so, tonight, tomorrow night's tacos. Uh, and then I'll go from there. I know Tuesday I see my therapist, so I have money put aside for that. I also have money put aside for laundry. This week we got to do laundry. I'm doing a whole bunch of laundry. I mean, not just my robe that Evie peed on, but I'm also getting all the laundry done, including the rotten towels, because the toilet overflowed today, and I had to wring it all out, wring out the only towel we had. So technically, unless I find a towel that can be used for drying off, we have no towels. So unless I want to use a blanket or something, just to dry off with after my bath, it's going to be difficult. So I need to have that done, probably laundry done tomorrow, and then I'm good. So tomorrow I'll do spreadsheets and then go and get quarters and then come back and then do laundry and then dry my laundry and then, hang up the fresh towels, because, that's the way it needs to be. So, on that aspect. Now I got my new shoes on, thanks to Tara. Because I walk everywhere, she thought it'd be cool just to have new shoes. So I owe Chloe a pair of shoes, but today Chloe's talking about a swimsuit. She wanted a bikini, and I'm just sitting there thinking, well, as long as you can tuck, your plumbing, you should be fine. With me, I'm just like, you know. But I should look into a bikini too, cover up some of the, I've been working out and, et cetera, et cetera. So, on that aspect. So, but yeah, pretty much, I, I finally took some medicine for my stomach. I've been having a lot of indigestion and heartburn. That's contributed because of my acid levels are not that good right now in my stomach from the alcohol and the Tylenol and the ibuprofen and stuff. So I have to switch them out from time to time. So I'm taking my omeprazole again, and so I don't have that indigestion. So that'll help me out in the long run. And so and I wanted to share that with you all. Now, another thing is I've been looking at campers and, with the help of Tara Corey, and I found some nice campers. But as Corey and Tara said, no camper because, they want their truck to be accessible for using it as for storing crap. So technically, or carrying crap. That's what a truck's for. So it's either a motorhome or a travel trailer. And frankly, having a travel trailer in a trailer park seems okay, but I'm more for the motorhome. So I've been looking at motorhomes, but I was talking to one guy. He sold his motorhome. He was hoping we would buy it, but so I've been watching the what do you call it? The marketplace, for motorhomes. And, like I said, I saw a couple campers that looked nice. It was like one guy offered it for $800, and I was just like, wow, I'd take it. But the problem is I don't have a truck, and technically, it's uh, you know, not good. So I've been looking for you know, a uh, a a motorhome, So that's something that I wanted to uh, share with you. So so that's something that I wanted to uh, share with you guys because so well, this I just want to put a favor in anyways because this guy is making me laugh. So he basically but yeah, basically uh, it was just funny because I've been looking at um, motorhomes, and so I have like items I'm saving and stuff, looking over and stuff. So, with me, um, uh, I've asked questions, and so forth and so on because, I don't want something that's falling apart. Like I found a 28-foot trailer for 750, and it's not bad. And then other things, but you know um, just looking, like one lady selling a trailer, but the thing is, it's got mold inside. So to me, I don't really want to be cleaning up mold for $300, even though it looks like a nice trailer. One of the ladies I was looking at a motorhome doesn't have much interior. She just took pictures of the out part of the motorhome, and so to me, you know, if you're going to be looking at a motorhome, then you better be looking at the fact that you have what do you call it, a uh, uh, it's basically, you got to make sure things work. Where one guy messaged me and he wants me to give him a deal, make it an offer, and it's like I can't make an offer on a motorhome when the holding tanks don't work and the heater doesn't work. How am I supposed to take a shit? Where am I supposed to be using it? The toilet works, yet the tanks don't. that's between $500 and $1,500 per tank, not including labor, plus the fact that you got to now basically have someone that knows something about motorhomes to get the heater to work. I mean, for all we know, the furnace could be $1,500 alone. So you might have this really nice living motorhome for 3 grand, but you got to put in 6 grand just to use it. It's not worth it, you know. So I've been looking at options, you know, or something affordable, and so you know that's something I've been looking at that's affordable and can be driven, you know, because of it. Chloe's mom's just like, oh well, you know, the thing is we can't fight if we do get evicted. We can't fight it because you know the main problem is, as everyone knows, it's Chloe's doing. So I mean, literally, you know, you guys heard it, you know, already. So, but anyways, back to my thing. Oh crap, I forgot my notebook. Oh well. So tomorrow, before I start spreadsheets, I got to do some totals, and I'm thinking about recalibrating my spreadsheet work and going from there. You know, so but yeah. Anywho, basically, I got some ideas. I'm rummaging through my head on that aspect, and then from there, I'm going to go from there, you know. But the whole mental hospital thing, that's got my questioning that. And I know Dinky. Oh, I do gotta tell you, for all of you, I did this mail notification program that Dinky recommended. So it tells me what mail's coming to me directly. And so I have some phone calls to make tomorrow, one to a hospital, another to another place. And basically, what has happened is I talked to this lady the other day, last night, the crisis line. They called me, and the lady that I talked to, the one that said I needed an involve, she didn't realize how bad Chloe was. So she basically apologized to me, and she's like, "I'm so sorry about recommending it," and she heard Chloe get mad, and me, I'm just like, "Look." And so the lady wanted me to make a police report, and same with say San Juan's, but I was out front of the police station, and I was just like really tired, and when I got home, I had some more to drink, and then I threw up, and then drank some more and passed out, and Chloe was just angry. She's like, "Oh, where's the sheriff there?" Well, you made threats, and you threatened the lives of law enforcement, and so technically, and again, the sheriff's like, "Well, it's not in our privy to take her up there." Moses Lake might have done that, but here, no, we're not jeopardizing it. So they were just like, "Be careful," So basically, I wanted to share that with you guys because, frankly, I wanted to share that with you all because that's something that was interesting, and so like I said, I got to get my notebook somewhere around here. Notepad, it's right, I'll find it, Anyways, I got to request my medical records again twice. And same with Chloe. Apparently, her medical records went missing, so I got to start requesting them again. And I'm trying to figure out what to do. Do we basically get her on a train? Is that the plan? I mean, literally, no one knows. Why is my locator on? I really don't like my location on. I hate my location. I turn it close. So I don't want my location on. So but anyways, yeah, basically, I wanted to share that um with you and so I'll be working on my what was that? It just came up.
Hi, Rita Lee. I'm your assistant. Here to
Oh, no, I don't need it. Yeah, so basically it popped up and it's like, well, I really don't need my Google Assistant working. So after the part time, we like I said, we head back home and we loafed around here for a while, and I realized dishes weren't done and we didn't have any dish soap. And Chloe's like, oh, well, we need to get a couple more items for dinner. So we went back out. That's why I walked probably 4 miles today. Over the weekend, I probably put in close to 12. So the treadmill's not used today or yesterday, but I will get on it tomorrow, unless I skip it because of paying bills. So I will go and pay bills. And then after I pay bills, I will basically settle down and figure out the rest of the groceries for the month. I'm thinking picking up 7 boxes of mac and cheese. So if Chloe goes back to Walmart, she already wants 6 bags of Doritos for herself. So I was like 6 bags of Doritos and 7 boxes of mac and cheese, and that's 7 more dinners. And so to me it seems okay. And so for me, I'm just checking something real quick. Google Calendars. I'm curious about. Um, yeah, here we go. So there's 31 days. If I get 7 meals, tomorrow, so that goes to the 14th. So, and then I have ramen too. So I mean, I'm gonna get a couple cases of ramen as usual. I know Tara's like, don't eat that crap. Well, I'm not on a ramen fix right now. I'm more of a, trying to enjoy some, actual foods. And so I was just telling Chloe tomorrow I might try some chicken tamales at the grocery store. They have chicken tamales for sale for $3.99. So I was like, I might try them. Or I might just run by the bait shop and grab me some more fish and chips. I don't know. I mean, the fish and chips today, it was a nice suggestion. Not that I needed to pay that kind of money for two of us, but that was nice enough for her to tell me I need to eat something because yesterday I had 2 sandwiches that didn't taste good, and today my sugar level, I was unbalanced. So Chloe's just like, you need to eat something. So, and I was thinking of going by the hardware store, Ace, and Chloe's like, oh, don't do that. We have light bulbs already at home right here, and then we have you can go and get your little cane tip. So I bought a 4-pack of these hard plastic rubber bottoms that go for chairs, that my cane fits nicely in there. So I just swapped out the one with the hole and put in my new one. So I still got 2 of those left. So, and I know what package it is and what one I need, so I can go buy them again for $5. So, on that aspect. So I'm quite happy there. So, but yeah, and well, I got some until the toilet paper comes in. I got some basic TP right now, and I picked up a roll of paper towels because we need to dry our hands after, because I when I handle the bunny, I wash my hands afterwards. I'm always looking after my hygiene and health, and even though I need a bath, like I said, we don't have any towels, so I gotta figure out what to do about towels because the last time we used the towels was when the toilet overflowed. So, and yeah, I've told Tara this, that the toilet, when it overflows, I usually got to wipe all the water up, rinse it out, and it's just a hassle. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with the toilet, literally. So, but yeah, anywho, like I said, I'm doing quite well. I'm happy. I got some gaming to do tonight. I want to get back into my Final Fantasy VII. I'm doing some level grinding, so when I do get to the next area, I can, do quite well, And so currently, I'm fighting harder enemies, but I've always done this before going on. It also helps with my material level, so I get like 9 of all my materials mastered, and then I have plenty of materia that I don't need, And another thing I like is mastering all material, because the more all you put into it, and eventually you get the master materia green, you just pure that, and you can use the master all the time, which means you can have like all your magic fused together, and you don't have to carry much, like cool combinations. Here's my paper. So basically, on that aspect, I gotta watch some reviews soon. We're waiting for the internet company to install the fiber optic out here. Right now we're on AT&T wireless through Rock Island, and the library's loaned it for 6 weeks. So I'm actually really loving this live video feed because, it's really cool, and it's unlimited data. So to me, I don't have to tether my phone right now to my computer to use my data to do my spreadsheet. So it's been a real blessing. I know one guy's like, "Oh yeah, well, I got unlimited." Yeah, well, so do I don't. I mean, I'm limited to like between 12 and 50 gigs of data a month. So I thought I would share that with you all. Um, because on that aspect, dude, that looks cool. So guys basically cooking pasta in a giant cheese wheel. That's really cool. So so technically I just wanted to share that with you all. And so it's yeah, an interesting concept, so but yeah, anyways, it's a nice summer day, which reminds me, I need to check the weather for the next few days. I want to go take in between spreadsheets. I think I'm going to take some time and take a walk down to the beach, and one of the things I want to share with you all, I have the short-term memory of goldfish. Sometimes the weather swings more than the perverted couple that lives down the street. Well, let's just share the screenshot with Dinky because I think that's pretty damn funny. So today's temperature is 61 degrees, and whoops. All right, so we go low, send it to Dinky. There we go. And basically Monday's gonna be mostly okay. So we're gonna have 73 degrees on Friday. That's perfect, and then we have a few cloudy days. So highest we're gonna get this week is 73, and that's mostly sunny Tuesday, Monday through Friday, and so yeah, we're gonna have mostly sunny for the entire week, which is really good, because that's really cool, on that aspect, so because I was going to go down to Jackson Beach for a while, just um so but yeah, I mean, we had like 62 today, and it's really beautiful out. So with the sky still up there and the time, we're feeling pretty blessed, on that aspect for weather. So I was gonna make another conversation. I got my dip here, so I can continue. Chloe's basically what I wanted to say was, I agree with Dinky in some ways. I wish Chloe would basically grow up and not have a temper, because I think she's realizing that I'm not a bank. I mean, like yesterday, she's like, "Don't forget the shaving cream." Well, I got the shaving cream. I just got to order a couple more cans to have delivered in with the toilet paper and make sure I get my free shipping. So, on that aspect, I want to try those new razors too. Those Simply Silk razors. Those look really cool. I think they're like 8 blades. So, but anyways, I had to pull out a fresh blade this morning because it was my current blade was just dull as a hatchet, and so I'm just like, ugh. So, basically, I'm trying to get everything put together. And I wish Chloe would she's got a whole bunch of reviews. I gotta set up reviews. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to look on the computer to find out what uh which one to give her again, because I don't remember, for watching. It's one of her tasks is she watches reviews and stays out of my hair, and doesn't get mad. We should be you know, a little better, so oh, okay, so we're there. All right, so I gotta check and see if she actually uh basically got everything done, for me up to where she's at on her list, and then add some more, you on that aspect, and then because we want to utilize the free Wi-Fi and the unlimited data, so on that aspect. So, but yeah, I'm kind of, like I said, the other thing is if Chloe can start behaving herself, she might end up with a 2DS, which means she can play Pokemon, some of the Pokemon games I have, and keep her occupied collecting Pokemon. And that might keep her a little more happier in between playing her roller coaster tycoon. But like I said, her mom recommended the mental hospital. I don't know if she's actually going to go or not, but I just wish she, I mean, I see a therapist on Tuesday, so I'm gonna see what the therapist has to say, anyways. Even though Tuesdays when Chloe's supposed to be going, it could be pushed off, or she can just get on the train Tuesday morning and go. But now, I'll tell you the real problem with the mental hospital thing. Okay, here's how I see the mental hospital thing. Honestly, she's been there 4 times. Okay, the third time she was there for almost 13 days, almost 14, and got discharged. The previous times was a week. Now, the last time it was 3 days. They just kicked her out. She wasn't going to be on meds. She wasn't doing this. They were basically concerned with her actions. And that's the other thing. The medical records for that one hospital they want $70 for it. $70 for and I think I got a release of info somewhere for that one. I just got to put a stamp on it and stuff, which I got to put together a Word doc this month. And another thing I'm thinking about still, as Dinky said, is a printer. But I can always do Word docs and just go to the library and print out my letters on that and sign my name to them. So I don't know. But anyways, back to the mental hospital. Basically, she's been medicated 3 times. The fourth time, she left, and they all thought the hospital was going to put her in another homeless shelter and all this. Instead, they're just like, insurance ain't paying, get the fuck out. And that was it, basically. They're just like, get the fuck out. And so with me, like I told you guys, and I want to talk to you, is I talked to a lawyer. Friday, a lawyer called me, and basically, no, it was Thursday. And basically, we talked twice, and he basically was looking at Aaron's, the thing, saying, oh, yeah, we'll look into it, and so forth. And then I had another lawyer call me that I think is connected to Chloe's family. But anyways, they were saying I cannot evict Chloe. Even if I recommended it and suggested her take her name off the lease, it can't happen because she's vulnerable. Right. And so basically what's happening is it's a dangerous game of cat and mouse. So, I got 2 social workers working with me, actually 3 social workers trying to figure out this problem. Dinky knows this, but, the thing is I can't basically take any more abuse, literally. I mean, every time I turn around, I mean, if I wanted to call the sheriff to get help, it's like, no, 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 don't do that, and the threats come and everything else, and so I wanted to so I wanted to share that, and so to me it was really interesting, because of it, and so it was just an interesting interesting setup, so I just wanted to um share that with you, and so to me it's uh interesting, on uh yeah, so and one of the things I really wanted to say about the trans community also is they're getting under my skin. I mean, literally I have this uh So, you know, and so, oh, so our jerky house is in Wenatchee. That's cool. So basically, so I just wanted to share that with you, that I'm you know, uh that I'm looking into that, looking into other issues, but right now, like I said, the I just wish we could get along, but I also wish we can get her a disability too, because there's got to be something, so I got to talk to social workers, figure out what can be done. Maybe it's time that we look at options, or trying to get along until the lease is up or something, because right now there's nothing I can do, because they're just like, nope, can't do anything. But the problem is, and I'm going to say this, I know Dinky sometimes watches my channel, is as Dinky knows, I'm not a caretaker. So technically, I can't just keep spending money that I don't have, and basically, I know Chloe's like, oh, you're just complaining about me. No, actually, I'm not even basically bringing you up. I'm basically stating, the facts is it's kind of hard to, try to help and try to help and try to help when I don't even know which way to turn anymore. Literally, I mean, literally, it's been a hassle, because her family's like, you should be on disability. Yeah, and the problem is trying to get the proper diagnosis. I mean, literally, I mean, it's like me. What, I mean, you know, the last few days have been, just amazing for me, except for last night, of course. Last night was a little different, but, last night was, it was just, I was fearing for my life. So I left, and, that's why, I reported what I did, because I feared my life. I mean, literally, it didn't matter if I was tipsy or not. I feared for my life. So, um, but like I said, with that, like Tara said, I just wish we could get along. I have ideas to get her through this. The thing is we got to do something, whether it be the mental hospital, outpatient care, or something. I mean, literally, there's got to be something that can be done, literally, to uh, get things moving along. Now, I know cash assistance out. I know to get cash assistance, you got to apply for it, then wait 4 months, and they got to do a psychological evaluation, and that's where it gets hard, because you got to go to the office, and they got to figure it out, and it's just a pain in the rump roast to do that, and so to me it's pretty damn hard, so to me, I'm just trying to figure out what to do, So currently, like I said, I got the paper projects to do, and that won't take long. And then when I'm done with it, I got other things to do, but I got to think clearly on what to do with the situation, because frankly, it's kind of uh, a different situation I'm in. So, but yeah, I got my coffee, I got my milk. We got our sugar. Chloe's got her whipped cream, can of whipped cream, where she goes, psh, so she's a good there, and so forth and so on. So, but I'm just trying to figure out what to do, what course of action, and how to go about it. And, this weekend has been lazy, but once I get into the spreadsheets, it should take me about a week to get the first stage, the first three stages done, and then the rest I can go on my own accord, which is later, So to me, it's like, let's get this done, and let's move and so forth. So, anyways, so yeah, I mean, literally, I'm trying to figure out what to do with everything, and basically, I wanted to share that with you all, because it is kind of like I said, difficult, and so on that aspect because uh, it's it's hard. It's literally hard to um, basically um, get everything done, and I just wish we can get along. I mean, literally, that's all I want. I want peace and to get along. And to me, I feel, since people say, "Oh, well, what do you truly feel?" Because you never talk about your feelings. You're always, venting or your frustrations. And what I feel is, I wish we can get along. I wish Chloe wouldn't have a temper, and I wish Chloe would realize no one likes her with a temper. I mean, literally, no one likes her. And, with me, I can't just throw her out, literally, but I can't support her either. So, you know, um, yeah, I mean, it's like last month, the inspection, we had to get a vacuum. And, that's something I got to use tomorrow is vacuum, to make sure we have our house cleaned up for, for it. So, hold on 1 second. I got to do something. So, anyways, like I said, basically, I'm working on different things and so forth and so on, and you know, and then after that, I'll get those projects done tomorrow after I pay bills, and go from there. The managers, going to be happy. Like I said, uh, I think I spent $5 today for that. That's not including lunch, which was 40. And so, but I got no, I spent more than that. I bought cheese too, so I have to have cheese with my tacos. So Chloe's getting ready to cook that up, and me, I'm just like I said, relaxing. So what I'm gonna do is grind up some more coffee before it gets too late, so I can't make noise, and that includes vacuuming. And then, for tonight and tomorrow, I'm gonna get up, go to the post office, and then uh, other issues. Um, I did spend some money yesterday. I think I spent like $12 for the meats because I bought hamburger, which Chloe got chorizo, and Chloe's like, "Oh, what if I grab the pound of hamburger?" I'm going, for real, for real. What about my hamburger? I mean, yeah, that's what It's just like, but I'm gonna have tacos tomorrow. I want to use up the taco shells, so I might pick up some more hamburger soon. Just depends. I don't know when I'm gonna place my next order for uh Walmart yet, but I'm working on that. Um, so uh, anyways, um, I just wanted to share that with you all. That I wish we could get along. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm trying to put together a new project that would make me a little more happier too. It's time that I look at other options. I think the projects I've been working on for years, I think my life goals, I got to recalibrate. So that's one reason why I'm working on this stuff tomorrow on paper, and then I'll go from there. And um, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, and then I'll go from there. Once I get the project done, I'll know what to do from there. So I will work on the project tomorrow. You know, but because of the time and it's almost 8:30, I should log off, do my vacuuming, grind my coffee, and get things prepared for tomorrow. So, with that said, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Keep it nice is all we ask. Hit that like and subscribe button. So some fun even for the family. Thanks for watching, everyone, and God bless you and everything you do.